head back to my car, and it sucks getting taken advantage of like that, especially when it's so costly. Now, it's alright to forgive people. Forgiveness is alright. But you still gotta cover your backside. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect your loved ones. Now, when people are threatening you, or they're threatening to kill your friends and family, or God forbid they want to steal your things, there ain't a whole hell of a lot you can do about it, right? No, there is. Anybody's friends or family can help. And that's something that's important. Like, what are friends and family supposed to be for? Are they only your friends and family when things are going good? Are they your friends and family every day? Or do they decide they're not your family on the days that you're not doing so good? When it doesn't appeal to them to be a friend or a family. Family of the weekend warriors. And we've all had family like that. Thank you. Or friends. But even on the weekends, how many of them are actually there? How many of them actually listen? There's a lot of people that seem to think that telling somebody what to do is help. No, it's not help. What would you do if it was your friend or family member who this happened to? Well, you get to see. People do the whole love and light bullshit until the fucking cows come home. And that's why there's so many predators. It's because there's so many pussies. So many rare kitty cats. They can't stand up for nothing, can't speak up for nothing, but want people to fight for them. Oh shit, homie. That is totally how it's supposed to work, isn't it, in your mind? Life gets better when we make it better. And the world does change when we make it change. But we have to make it change. Telling your friends who are going through hell that you're trying to change things for marginalized people. Really, which marginalized people? Because you just helped, of course, like in the case of Chelsea Aiken. She helped one marginalized person to get away with raping another marginalized person. Both of them are related to her. Well, what people is she trying to change things for? Well, first of all, for her daughter Rain, who is born biologically a male, still has the male parts, and still has, well, the ability to use it to rape his little sister. Whereas I, on the other hand, am more of the frame of mind of, yeah, you guys being related don't make it okay. Obviously, that young lady is not happy about what happened. I don't understand why these folks that know me down on Pearl Street and know these other folks down there on Pearl Street. See, at first, I couldn't understand why it is that if they loved me so much and they cared so much, why couldn't they work together? From what they were telling me, they were being threatened and harassed and intimidated and being blocked and cut off and all sorts of things. Oh, and by the way, I have evidence that they told the truth about most of that, just so you know. They did tell the truth about most of that. A lot of these folks being too broke, being all caught up in their own court shit. Yeah, those things were happening. What I needed help with was getting an investigation started while I had a place. But there's no way I was going to be able to afford a place with all this court crap going on, and that's why they arrest you on false charges. That forced every action after. All of the abuse by Natalie and her friends and family could have been nullified very quickly just by one of you deciding to be a fucking adult about it. All these folks getting a hold of me and then threatening to kill me and my friends and family. I want the entire recording with myself and Jai Rogers, English please, released to the public. I think the entire conversation should be known. The way that I was treated, the way that I was misled and misrepresented would not have happened if I had had a friend in person to help me with those things. But I didn't. My friends cast me away. Friends who had promised me that they would help me, some of them for over a year, threw me away like I was trash when Natalie disappeared. A lot of folks were like, oh, Sean, you just wanted to help her, but in your own way. I'm like, no. So you guys are fucking up the timeline. In between October of 2016 and when Natalie fucking died, I didn't know where the fuck she was. I didn't ask where she was. I didn't care where she was. I needed her words. I needed her to ask Maddie Boa to stop. I needed her to ask her boyfriend to fucking stop. Later on, I found out, yeah, the dude's name was Tim Beeson. And he still wouldn't stop. He just needed to leave me alone. That's all he needed to do. That's not rocket science. Maddie Boa, all she needed to do was leave me alone. When a guy doesn't do nothing wrong, but you want to cover your tracks, you pretend that he might. And then people fucking harm him into oblivion. And that's not fucking okay. I am a human being, goddammit. I deserve the rights of a human being, and to be threatened, harassed, and intimidated for this long is not fucking okay. This forces people to do desperate things when they're harmed. Look how many times I've been harmed in this town alone, and look how nonchalant people are about turning it in. On the bright side, I have a tobacco pipe, and I was able to find some very tiny snipes, so I might get my nicotine fix. My friends and family threw me away before any of this ever started, and that's what you're not understanding. That's what you never want to pay attention to. I turn in predators. I'd rather be working with the police than having to expose the fact that the police are complete and total fuck-ups all the goddamn time. How threatening and intimidating they are to witnesses who have to go in alone. How public pretenders don't care unless your friends or family are fucking fighting for you. And my friends or family gave so much of a shit that they led me on that they gave a shit until I was out of resources. Still couldn't take care of myself. They still hadn't come forward, still hadn't come forward, still hadn't come forward. They let these predators do whatever they wanted to me. And never once did any of these people try going in with me to turn this shit in. If they're going to say otherwise, then they're going to have to contest that in my court dates. They're going to have to come forward. If they're going to lie to me, they're going to need to go lie in the courts. That is a nasty way to smoke tobacco. That is no joke. Uh, Anyway, I have to be afraid 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because I can't defend myself. I don't have the money to defend myself. I don't have a friend or family member to go in with me if something happens. That's the problem with people telling me to move, 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 move. Or you tell me that I got to go ask my predators for help. That's not fucking acceptable. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go out and try to panhandle up enough for coffee, I suppose. See, these folks don't want to take a look. These folks who claim to be my friends. We were friends when it was convenient for them. Well, those aren't friends.